ये ब्रुकलिन न्यूयॉर्क के रहायशी चाइनीज़ निजात अमरीकी स्टैनले एनजी हैं, जो कि गुज़श्ता एक अरसे से खिदमात खल्क अंजाम दे रहे हैं। ब्रुकलिन न्यूयॉर्क की पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी के लिए स्टैनले एनजी का नाम कोई नया नहीं। ये पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी की मुख्तलिफ नुमाइंदा तंजीमों के साथ मिलकर खिदमात खल्क और वॉलंटियर्स खिदमात अंजाम देते रहते हैं। स्टैनले एनजी अपनी खिदमात खल्क के सिलसिले को आगे बढ़ाते हुए न्यूयॉर्क सिटी कौंसिल के रुकन बनना चाहते हैं और सिटी कौंसिल की सतह पर पाकिस्तानी समेत इमिग्रेंट कम्युनिटी की मौसर नुमाइंदगी भी करना चाहते हैं। स्टैनले एनजी 27 जून को होने वाले डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी के प्राइमरी इलेक्शन में ब्रुकलिन के सिटी कौंसिल डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3 से उम्मीदवार हैं। उनका कहना है कि वो अगर कौंसिल मेंबर मुंतखब हो गए तो न्यूयॉर्क सिटी कौंसिल में पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी की भरपूर नुमाइंदगी करेंगे और उनके ऑफिस में भी कम्युनिटी की भरपूर नुमाइंदगी होगी। आइए उर्दू न्यूज़ की स्टैनले एनजी से खुसूसी बातचीत देखते हैं।
Hi, my name is Stanley Ng and I am running for City Council District 43 here in South Brooklyn, comprising of Sunset Park, Bensonhurst, Gravesend, Dyker Heights, Borough Park, and Bath Beach. I'd like to say hi to my friends in the Pakistani community. I've been a friend of the Pakistani community for many years. I served on the District 20 local school board, which is the CEC. And there we have many Pakistani Urdu speaking families in the area. I am very used to knowing many families there, and they taught me a lot about the community. To tell you a little bit about myself, my name is Stanley Ng, born and raised in Manhattan, Chinatown. I moved into South Brooklyn more than 30 years ago. I lived in the area of Dyker and Bensonhurst 30 years. And to give you an idea, I go into Bay Ridge a lot to visit my friends at the mosque, and we eat the food in the area there. So I am very well aware of the community. Again, I've been here for 30 years, and anytime they need me, I'm there for the community. Now, my background, I have worked more than 30 years as a computer programmer. In 2020, with the pandemic, friends were getting sick, friends were dying. At that point, I took retirement. After that, I spent 2 years dealing with the food pantry. And I spent a lot of time here over at COPO volunteering and also at PAO, helping them with the food pantry and learning from both Mohammed and my friend Wakil. Okay? So again, just know that I am a big friend of the Pakistani community here. I want to let you know about my election primary. The early date for voting is going to be June 15th, June 17th, until June 25th. And the election will take place on the 27th. I would really appreciate if you guys remember my name, Stanley Ng, last name is NG, and to vote for me on that day, okay? Again, I've been a friend for the Pakistani community for a long time, okay?
Mr. Stanley, if you win, what does your victory means to the Pakistani community in the city council?
I am very inclusive. We are diverse. Everybody will have a seat at the table. I am not involved with any of the political clubs. I do not owe them any favors. I do not owe anybody anything. I'm here for the community, and I work with all the community. Okay, so what it means is that I will promise that there'll be a seat at the table for the Pakistani people and for the Muslim community. Okay, again, it's in my heart. We work together, and I don't forget. When my community did not have food, COPA helped out. When we had something, we helped them out. We trade and we work together, okay? And go ask Muhammad, go ask Wakil, they will tell you. I am a friend of the Pakistani community, and I've been here. I've always been here. People can do the talk, but I do the walk. You can see my pictures. I'm here dealing with the operation of the food pantry. I even deal with the garbage dealing in the food pantry. So please remember me when it's time for the election.
And Mr. Stanley, can you tell us what are the main issues that needs to be resolved in your District 43?
For District 43, it's the same for everybody. Number one, it's going to be public safety. Everybody wants to feel safe. Right now, we do not feel safe. That's number one, okay? And I blame that on the current politicians. Number two, food, affordability. There's no reason why we have to decide whether we have enough money to pay the rent or enough money to buy the food. We should have enough to survive. And that's true for anybody, whether you're an immigrant or a senior citizen. Okay? Now, the last thing is going to be education. We all want the best education for the next generation because they are our future. Someone like me, I'm a son of immigrants. And if it wasn't for my education, I never would have made it. Okay? I have 30 years as a programmer, and that was because of my education. So I want the same, what I have for my education, and what my kids have for their education, I want for all kids to have for all the education. So this is very, very simple. Public safety, affordability, and education. Three very simple things.
So, Mr. Stanley, you belong to an immigrant community. So what do you think on the citywide? So do you think immigrant communities are well aware about the opportunities available to all the New Yorkers, and these communities are taking benefit from these opportunities or not, or what needs to be done?
The biggest problem for all the immigrant community, especially with Pakistani and with Chinese, language. We have a problem with language. There isn't enough help at the level for people to talk to us and explain to us what's needed. For example, with the voting, if I'm not telling you about the early date, you wouldn't know about this. I don't see the information in the Chinese community. I don't see this information in the Urdu community. So this is where all immigrants fall short. The city is not helping us on issues like translation. So this is very important that people like us, whether we're Pakistani or Chinese or Asian, we have to get in there and make sure everybody is aware that we need help, and we need it in forms of translation or social services or and everything else, because we're not getting our share.
Thank you so much.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.